Okay, here's the other flag. If you look right here, it looks like, see right there? That looks like stars,
Yeah.
kind of. And there's the red and white stripes.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was kind of weird that when I put that flag up, and then I get right there.
Who's that old fucker?
You know who that is?
I know him.
One-eyed Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you watch this thing as it goes across, as it starts moving, you can start to see it even better. It just looks like the square of where the stars are, you know, kind of, and then you can see the stripes.
Yeah.
And it's just a little bit weird that, you know, oh yeah, check that out, the lights. There, a light comes on there and goes over here.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do it. Oh, come on. Where did it happen to it? Oh, well, there it goes. Yeah, you can see the stripes and everything get even better. Okay, here. It's getting ready to flash, I think.
So,
It's like the green light comes on. I can see something kind of flashing right there. I don't know what that is, but where the fuck is it? It's already done. There it is.
yeah. What's up?
Ah.
Yeah.
Now, I see something, it flashes here, and I see it out of the corner of my eye over there.
Bright flash, whatever it is.
What's your, a dumpster over there? I guess it's, right here you see a little white flash, or green flash go by. It's like, kind of weird design. Oh well. All right, did you get your drink?
Oh, I can't find it.
Yeah. Oh, I guess it's in the kitchen. But where I used to have the drain pan drinking. It looks better if I just take that drain thing out, right? You know, the thing you put clean your dishes on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put in $5 and something too.
What?
I put in over $5 too. You know, I got like halfway.
What kind of liquor?
I got the receipt.
Yeah, I should have given you the money to give me a pack of cigarettes too, but I didn't. And my head up my ass. Yeah, I thought I heard someone tap on my window, but didn't see nobody.
Yeah, somebody tapped on mine too. Didn't slow down. Whatever. I put in about 2/3 of yours. Here you go.
2/3 of mine.
Yeah, it's already in there.
Well, what
It's
is
down
it?
below half, let's put it that way. Not any drinking. That's it. Morgan's rum.
I'm ordering it.
I'm gonna make a coffee, rum, and chocolate milk. Real strong coffee. I got me some of these hanger thing that goes over the door.
Yeah.
You can put your broom on that and put it inside the closet and your mop.
That's cool.
And shut the door. You don't have to drill any holes or anything. Look at that moon. I've never seen it halfway like that.
It did look kind of upside down.
He's pointing the wrong way. Somebody made a slip up about that on the internet. I could make a Colorado Bulldog.
What?
Colorado Bulldog. I think that you make them with a rum, coffee, chocolate milk. Sugar. me taste that.
Ain't bad at all.
I had a man when it had instructions on how to take the battery out of here, and I almost tore that son of a bitch all to pieces. And then I picked it up today,
It's so simple.
and it's got a screw in it. See how I booted it all up trying to pry it out of there? I said, oh no, man, I'm not going to be able to get that battery out of there. And I swear I looked all over, but I didn't see no screw in there. Get for smoking that shit. But that camera, that's a remote control part where you can make it go left and right, up and down, and zoom in and out. And then when you put it with the rest of the zoom, man. Stats. Look at that. 53,740 post views. And then I know that they do more than they look at all my pictures, because if you go over to where it says notifications here, it shows all the ones that they look at. And you can see that they look at more than one. Like Catherine looked at that one and that one, and they liked that one. They liked Earl. I swear, man, there's a missing photograph. I liked the little one. I put shot or long. I meant to write short. But I'm glad it didn't come out that way, so because it would looked like I was talking shit about the guy. I don't want that. JD Small's following me. Look at it, got an Edsel. The car.
Wow. Motherfucker's got a fortune in cars.
Likes old American classics.
Yeah.
Or American junk. Look at that, got a Charger.
Charger, yeah.
GTO. Gilmore Car Museum. Look at that. The fuck is it?
It's
Packard. 1954 Darren.
that's a Oldsmobile.
Not a Nash Rambler?
Yeah, maybe.
It could be an English Ford. Didn't say, is it? That was a Mercedes.
What?
Mercedes.
Yeah. Old gangster car. A rich gangster at that.
That's like a Nazi fucking general's car. Studebaker.
Studmobile.
Mercedes. MG?
No.
He's got.
Got a lot of chrome in a white. Low stance.
They had one like this that's made out of wood. The frame is wood.
Wow.
What they call it. It begins with S. I don't know. It's a fucking Cadillac.
Look at them headlights.
Yeah, that's a Cadillac. European. They had the roads were real good. Oh man, is that sweet looking?
That's a road hugging son of a bitch.
That race car, huh? That's streamlined. That was. Look at the bumpers on them. Where you could stand up on them or something. Maybe they sit there with machine guns on top of the lights. Put their feet down there. Oh,
Chrome.
that silver really looks good with that chrome, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's some good taste there.
That's big money there.
Look at that emblem down there. It's like somebody's holding their arms out. Like,
Yeah.
Well, get focused. Ah. Wow.
That's something.
Man, they used to make cars that look so cool.
They were metal too.
Rolls Royce.
And
That's a, what do they call them? Shadow.
yeah. That's your
Black
piece
Shadow.
of son of a bitch.
I don't even know what that is. But man, the head is black. That is really black. That's neat the way you did the red on it.
Yeah.
Good.
Now that looks like a toothpaste.
You remember the one that they had the steerable headlight in the middle? That's that one. That one that guy made. That was all fiberglass and shit. I can't think of the name of it, but it was an American car manufacturer and had a rear engine in it. That son of a bitch. Tucker. He's got a third headlight in the grill. Cool cars. Yeah, it's that Tucker. It should have taken over the market. It had everything going for it. It was the big three just tore them up. Chrysler, Plymouth, Cadillac, or I had one like that.
That's a vet.
Yeah. 61, 62. No comments.
You remember that little economical Comet car? I want to say it was put out by Mercury or something.
The comment?
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't it the comment? Wasn't it Ford?
Yeah. That's what it was.
It was a Pierce. Those Pierce Arrow, man. See, there it is in there. They had the back end of it looked like a boat. It came to a point. I used to have one of those. They had sold them later. Some of them with eyes in it that lit up at nighttime.
Wow. That'd be a trip.
Remember they used to have really fine hood ornaments, radiator caps, and whatnot. Look at that duck.
Yeah.
Jaguar. Which one had the dog? Gets good pictures of real close up like that. And you can see how the thing's even textured, man. That's old.
Yeah.
Sandblasted. Re-chromed. Oh man, that's real classic shit there.
Yeah.
That definitely during the 50s.
Over then.
The early 50s or maybe even 48.
Yeah.
That's a Buck Rogers shit.
Here, if you look at it, that's old.
Look, he's got a wheel right there. And a lion's head, kind of. Bird's wings. The fuck is that? Is that like a mouse trap or something? I guess you pull down on the head and that pulls the spring off of there and then you get the cap out. I guess some sort of British car. KRUSE Cruise Motor Company. It's a Nash Rambler. Nash. Cadillac. Do you know that the Brougham and all that were, they made stagecoaches, but they only made the interior. And that's why they had the Cadillac Brougham with the real nice interior and everything. That's what the Kings rode around in. There's a Lincoln.
Yeah,
that's what that dog is.
Brougham.
Huh?
Brougham.
Brougham. Wait,
Brougham.
Yeah, but yeah, Brougham. It's another Nash.
Bitch sitting up there.
Uh-huh. It looks like she's a swimmer. Something. Bare feet. What the fuck? Is that where the museum is? Consumers Credit Union.
There was a place up outside of over in New York State, and the flag 2
Got the same Ford I got.
Buildings
Yeah.
full of cars, antique, bets.
Yeah, I know some people that guy had a Bell helicopter, a Spitfire airplane, and some of those Indy cars.
Yeah.
He would buy shit like that, and he'd buy every kind of. He had a guitar company, H&H Music Company in Houston, and he had every kind of guitar that they would make every year. He would get one of each, and he had a warehouse, and he'd store it in there. And he took his motorcycles apart, took the chrome moly frames off the Husqvarnas, and had titanium frames made for him. And his kids had multiple sclerosis, was coming down with it just as he was graduating high school, and he gave him a brand new red Mercedes, one of those two-seaters.
Yeah.
450. I used to sell him drugs.
Oh no.
Cadillac, wish I had my money back. Cadillac, wish I had my money back. Look at much better they're using a Canon camera. The pictures come out. They focus nice and even all the way across.
Yeah.
Not like a telephone. This guy, you can tell. Look at it. He's got his, his studio, thing all made up and everything. He takes these really good pictures. Professional. I'm gonna go buy a fucking $400 camera. I got that little one right there. Costs fucking $400.
Oh yeah, that one's not a cheap game.
It's kind of weird name. I guess J.D. Small. Sounds like a Texan, doesn't it?
Yeah.
My name is J.D. Small.
I may not be
Tall.
but I carry a big pistol.
I've got, good, this guy's been taken 2005. I've been on mine for 1 month. I thought I was pretty good, whatever. One month.
Give me a bit and drool over cars like that.
Oh, there's a guy in here that one of these is all fucking race cars, and they're all like professional racers, and it has the whole team there. You wouldn't believe how many people are on a team. Must be 50 of them, maybe even more. 50, 60 people on a team. Look at that. Can you pronounce that?
What?
That name right there?
Obama photo.
Harubam photo. Look at that. They got naked girls. Look how many likes they got on. They got the nudes get a whole lot of activity. I'm just surprised on who likes my photos. I go through. Just follow back. Is that you?
Yeah. I don't know who it could be. Not just a bug. Let me sit this down right
I wonder who they shared the photos with. It doesn't ever tell me. Math captain. Look at this. Where the fuck is this place, man? Look at that weird shit. That looks like people, man.
Oh yeah, there's some weird shit out
Look at that fucking tree. Oh, man.
there. Ouch.
This looks like seashells. Look at that tree. That's some weird shit, man. It's from another
That's a
planet,
cactus.
man. It's weird how you could have one little island somewhere that just everything's fucking different. That is very strange. All pine trees. Must be way up high. Look at that. See, people, if you get to travel around, you got a cameraman, you can really get some good pictures. Especially if you get off the trail. Man, there are places in this state right here that are so pretty, it's unbelievable. We've got a lot of history here, too. I need to get out and take pictures. You look at these names, man. Lorenzo, these guys are from Spain, Italy, and Arab countries. I get some bunch of people following me that are in the Arab countries. Okay, like this guy's Russian. I didn't leave it. Looks like it is anyway. Mike Jacobs. There's a lot of bird photographers. Look at that place. It's kind of about to fall the fuck over.
Yeah, I've seen houses like that up in Pennsylvania.
Look at that. He's in.
And people living in them.
Yeah. Look at that. Please don't bite me. Wow. It looks like some sort of strange fucking plant. 7 devils. God's country.
Old years. Oh, the chick said, old years.
Fireweed. Look at that. Making fire. Oh man, I had one like that. It was I don't know, something like a 65 GMC with a V6 in it, and it was one of those like a Suburban.
Yeah.
It had the back end was all covered. It had 2 doors in the back, and 65 or something like that, 64, and it was like a utility truck from like the gas company or something. The panel truck, they call them.
Yeah.
So they have a bed on it. And some guy bought it, and my wife sold it to him while I was out of town or somewhere. Going to the doctor, dentist or something. And about a week later, the FBI came over and visited me and said, you know who bought, that guy that bought that truck? You know anything about him or anything? No, I just came in off the street and bought it actually from my old lady. But I didn't even want I didn't want to sell it. But we need the money. Look at that. Camaro. Oh, squirrel, we got big old things in there. They got lots of nuts. Walnut thief. Huh. Canadians. Look at that. There's a place in Ohio. No, not Ohio. What's it called? Portland, Oregon. There's a place in Oregon to where a volcano went off and it coated all the trees with this volcanic ash that was like glass. And all the trees are still standing there just like they were, and they're encased in a black glass. Really weird looking, man. You sweetheart. She actually looks like she's really paying attention. Good shot. I get. Oh, Oreo. Red wing Oreo. What is that, man? It's a Aurora Borealis. Looks like I got a meteor coming in. That's pretty cool. See, that's how it comes up like this on his deal. Whenever time I do that, it's good, because what happens if we do that? Somebody else will do yours. I won a prize on your photograph, which I thought was pretty cool. What's that noise? Sounds like. That's pretty wild. Sit around, just get just right. Wait for him just to do that. But look how clear his photographs are. Background just as fogged out, and the bird just crystal clear. Nice fast film, or shutter speed. Every moment to me, that's this guy. Every atom of me, every atom of me. Woo, yeah. That's kind of cool looking. He's got the bottom part. See where it's all black, and I did it black and white, making that boat stand out. It's pretty neat. You got the reflection and right in between them. Look at that. You can't. It's got rock. It looks like rocks up there, just like it is here. Waves. That's cool. Oh, 1,750. See how good some of these people's photographs are?
Yeah.
And I'm in, look at that. My brother had one of those 58 Chevy.
Oh, yeah.
It had 348 in it, and it was white. I used to steal it. I had a key that would go in it. I got all my dad's old keys from his car lot that he had sitting around, and made me a big ring of them. And you take the wore out keys, and the wore out one will fit almost every one of them.
Yeah.
Burn the sky. Wow. Orange. Good name for it. Forest nymphs. Mm-hmm. Hey, there you go. Play some sexy saxophone. Wow. That's kind of fucking neat. Got just the right angle. Huh. Look at those shells, man. Got all kind of character. Billy McWilliams. Some of them, I think they, kind of go through and they just kind of glance at it, and then don't get interested. I've got all those strange, Western photos, and I thought that would get people's attention, if you live here, you might as well have pictures from here. Katrina Thompson. Some of these girls, man, they take pictures of themselves. She looked kind of slutty. There's a girl that's a dancer. They're do break dancing, and man, you ought to see some of their pictures. I got it up at the top. And the guy looks like the devil would look. There you go. How about that Ford GT40? This guy's really an enthusiast. '51 Mercury. Porsche. Ooh. What do you think that is? There was one of those that had a V12 in it. I think that's a GT Ford. Yeah. But it looks, it's almost an exact copy of a Ferrari. Just the back there's different. Lincoln 62. Mercury, man. They had a back window that went straight up, and it was electric. That's a fine fucking Mustang. 59K, 2-door hardtop. Pink. Love it. There you go. Yeah, it matches the sky almost. A Starliner. Oh, that was a 2-door coupe. Yeah. Well, that's Lotus. You ever driven a Lotus?
Do what?
You ever driven a Lotus?
Yeah.
That's a 63 Cadillac.
Driving one of them.
Lotus Europa, man, they're like glued to the ground.
That's what I'm driving.
You can't even make them
My
slap.
Air Force dude was in my car. Had luggage. Took me for a ride. That son of a bitch hugged the road so good. Yeah.
And they got seats in them that are just unbelievably comfortable. Leather, glove leather. International. Oh fuck, a new Mustang. the fastest cars there is right there. That's somebody, I had one pull up beside me. I was doing 135, 140 miles an hour. And it downshifted 3 times. That means it went from 5th to 4th to 3rd gear at 150 miles an hour.
Yeah, I know.
It had tires on that looked like a dragster with turbocharged. Oh, look at that. You know what that is? 57 Nomad.
Oh,
2-door station wagon. I had one just like that. Exactly. Black. A guy died in Vietnam, and he wanted me to top it all up and everything. That's the Corvette I had right there. It might be earlier. It might be a 58, 59. I had a 62. Look, it had the same dash. You know, they had the metal dash, but we covered it with vinyl. Had 8-track tape deck right there. It was a top loader. That's fucking wild looking. Oh, some guys that bought these Mustangs like that and got bright yellow. What the fuck wants a bright yellow fucking car, man? You can't go down the road without the fucking cops watching you. My daughter bought a bright yellow truck. She got tons of tickets in it. She got one of those special it's a 4-wheel drive truck made in England or something like that, and they had a snorkel on it. It would go all the way up to the hood in water.
yeah. Yeah, I rode one in Raven.
Range Rover, but it was a special one called, something like a B10 or something like that, and it had a 6-speed transmission in it, and a turbocharged diesel. It was haul ass. It had like 600 horsepower or something like that. And I had a 65 Mustang T-Bird like that, my grandfather. And man, that was a fine car. It was fast as shit. Stop on a dime, had to, see, 64. And I dogged the shit out of it, and it held up. Look at that. Shit. Is that a Dodge? Chevy. That's a Chevy. Supercharged. No shit. We used to make cars something like that, better. There's a nice one. Ferrari. That is a fun car to drive. The TRs, TR7, TR8. That is an unbelievably fine car. 911 GT. That Ford GT is one of the finest cars they ever made. So fast. Look at the size of the back tires. Look at that motor. Oh. 67 Nova blown. I mean, a 67, man, and the 66 had a horsepower and a half, and had a 327. And the first year they had 327, and it had a horsepower and a half for every cubic inch.
Oh, wow.
Most horsepower that any engine they ever had. They couldn't get any more than that. My grandmother had one of those that had a 525 cubic inch motor in it. Motherfucker fly. My mom had one too. It's like that white with the vinyl top. And that's that 67 blown away. Got some fucking brakes on that fucker. Oh. What is it? What do you think it is?
What?
Mercury? This right here?
No, that's Ford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a Dodger or Mercury. It's called, what is it? That's it right there, man. That is a fucking nuts car, man. That's a newer one, but I had one of these with a 396 in it. 55 though. One of these. They had a tire mounted right here. Remember when they used to mount them right there?
Yeah.
I've tried to buy one of these. I almost got one, man. And the guy, somebody called him up and put a deposit down while I drove down there. He wanted $1,500 for it. It was incomplete. It hadn't been all put together. But it had the tires, great big giant slicks, had the engine with headers on it, and it needed a paint job and a upholstery. But as close as I ever got to getting one I wanted. I had one of these BMWs. I love that fucker. It had 150,000 miles on it, 200,000 miles on it, 225. Man, it still ran good. Boy, 65 Mustang, that 289 in it, man, they humped ass. I had one of these, a couple of them. The Pontiac was better. 61 Pontiac had a 426. Oh, man, I always wanted to get a bucket team. You ever been in one of those? De Tomaso Pantera.
No.
A friend of mine had one. He had a production company bring bands, and his brother was my best friend. He got killed in a car wreck coming back from surfing, and his dad had little small gas stations, and they 3 of them or so, and a brick company, and they lived in a little bitty old house, and I saw him driving the Vespa going up and down the ditch one day, and I pulled over on my bike, and we started talking, got to be good friends, and he went to a different high school than I did, but we hung out together. I ended up burying him when he got all the stuff out of his car after he had a head-on collision when he was lighting a cigarette, going 70 miles an hour in a Nash Rambler. Went right through the floorboard. The car was sitting on top of him. Oh, man, that Toyota Celica, man, that motor was so smooth. Blew over head cam. You ever seen these rat rods? Got one here in town that looks like that. Those are neat.
Yeah.
How about that fucker, man?
Henry Cuda. 4-shot. 944.
911.
Wow.
911 turbo. Fucking. That's what that one that came by me.
That one will make your ass like wind.
That's what it came by and went downshifted 3 times. Look at the size of the tires on that thing.
Yeah.
And that means low to the ground. if you hammered on the brakes too hard going into a corner, you had to like use the engine RPM to slow it down, because if you put the brakes, it had the front the front brakes would grab, and you couldn't steer it. But so you use the transmission, and the back would pull you, and then that way you could use it to turn. You kind of hammer on it when you're going around the corners. Look at that fucker. That is just really clean. Beautiful car, man. Wow. That's kind of interesting looking. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Cuda.
There was.
That was a bad fucker, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Shelby Cobra, man. 427.
There was a fella in Charleston.
The most sought after car.
2 of them. 2 bucks mile. They made a 350 and a 500.
What? This?
Yes. And he had a 500.
That was a Mustang. This was a Cobra.
No, this was a Cobra.
Because they had the Shelby Mustangs that were 350 and a 500.
This one had Shelby in the lights.
What?
Shelby.
Yeah. Well, they did have 2 blue stripes on it. That was his MO. Was it was a white car with 2 blue stripes on it.
That's what it was.
Yeah. See, like this has got the 2 stripes on it. Not exactly the same. I don't know, Cadillac.
Oh, yeah.
59, 60. This didn't have bullets. That's when they had the smaller fins on it.
Yeah.
That's the one I had like that.
That's a Ford, ain't
That's a Chevy.
it? Chevy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a Pontiac. Yeah, 59 or something like that. 58. They had tried to, look like the Cadillac a little bit, and that Aston Martin, man, pretty fucking fine car. It had terrible electronics in it, though. You could run through a water puddle and it would die. That is a nice looking bucket T, huh? Look how they put the wheels way in the front.
There was
Put the motor in the middle, kind
a fellow on the north side of Houston had a T-bucket. He'd pull the wheelie right there on North Shepherd, I think it is. Or what?
Yeah.
Just whoa.
Yeah, that guy, his shop was just down on, see, I was on 22nd, and he'd be on 24th or 25th, just a block over. So, and right there across from that, what do you call it, it was where they served chicken fried steaks and stuff. The guy was a hunter and a fisher, and he'd go off fishing, man, and come back, and he'd catch so many fish that he would, bread them all up. Man, those guys are awful close.
Yeah, oh, you ain't seen nothing.
I saw it from the inside of the jet the other day, man, and the guy, they were kind of swerving around, keeping from hitting each other. They're flying. They don't stay locked in. There's currents and shit going on, and things are moving around, and they're going so fast. Wow, that is a pretty picture.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go get
Little Deuce Coupe.
Oh yeah.
Flathead Ford. Little Deuce Coupe. Old 50 cat.
That looked like my grandmother driving.
Josephine, it's got a human name. Oh, 442. 71. Fast motherfucker.
Yeah, it was.
They had that 440 cubic inch motor in it. That's what that stands for. 440 with 2 seats.